Kill the ego. That phrase, it's muttered by everyone, whether they're mediocre, whether they're great, or whether they're below average. The ego, the fact that ego is the enemy, that's portrayed. That you should be humble, you should be soft, you should be meek. But what they don't tell you is that ego is the only reason you'll ever be great. Or that the reason you'll ever do something great. And listen to me, you need an ego. You need to look in the mirror and think, I'm not like the others. I'm built for more. I will outwork everyone. That's the ego that you must have. And if you don't have it, you'll stay like everyone else, doubting yourself, apologizing for existing, scared of standing out. But here's the part other people miss. You keep your ego internal. You don't need to scream it. You live it. You don't walk into a room acting like you're better than everyone else. You walk in knowing you've earned the right to feel like that. But you don't do it. Because your work ethic, it backs it up. Your results, they back it up. Your actions, they speak so you don't have to. That's controlled ego. That's the real power. Think of a lion. It doesn't roar all day. It moves in silence until it's time to strike. Your ego should be the same. Not loud, not flashy, but undeniable. Let them see how you show up and how you carry yourself and how you never fold under pressure. The weak hate ego because they've never earned one. They haven't trained. They haven't sacrificed. They haven't beaten themselves every day in silence to get better. But you wake up and show up even when you don't feel like it. You've earned that voice in your head that says, I'm him. I can't be beaten. I will not lose. That's not arrogance. That's self-respect. But never disrespect people. Never act like you're above them. Because true strength, it's quiet. You don't put others down to raise yourself up. You just outwork them silently, consistently. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them laugh. You're not here to convince anyone. You're here to prove it. In the gym, in business, in life. So stop listening to people who tell you to be humble. They don't want you to be confident. They don't want you to be sharp. They want you to be harmless. You were born to be dangerous. You were born to think highly of yourself. Now earn it. Earn it every single day. And I say this to you because guess what? You're different. You don't want to be like the others. You don't want to be average. You want to be great. You want to be successful. You want to be proud of yourself. And to do that, you must do the hard work. Whether you feel like it or whether you don't. Whenever you don't feel like doing the work, just think to yourself, do you want to be mediocre for the rest of your life? And if the answer is no, then get out there and do the hard work.